All right, we are seeing the young Link come out. All right. Starting out immediately with the down B. I think we've seen him do that a couple of games already. Already, though, I'm going to say that that Watermelon's young Link is moving a little bit more confidently. And a 74%. That is pretty
Nothing
good.
to sneeze at, even for Ganon.
Getting that down air was really good for Prash there, because it made Watermelon cancel that up smash, which definitely would have been stock. But even then, that was a near 0 to death, a near perfect stock, barely any. Prash definitely having to, Watermelon definitely, and I do have to say, Watermelon's young Link considerably better than his Link.
Yes, by a wide margin.
I'm sure you guys saw in my set with Watermelon, I struggled at first against his young Link, and I struggled way harder than I did with his regular Link. So I think this was definitely the way to go here. And oh boy, so we are seeing that. We are seeing the young Link come through just like it did with Dev. This is honestly, he's hitting it harder than Dev hit it. There we go. The down smash is gonna reach out there, grab his little young Link toes, and pull him off. It really just sucked him in there.
Yeah, everybody wants Scorpion and Smash, but we already got that.
Yeah. So getting a little bit, he was getting a little bit back there at first, but now 77%, almost a JV2 or JV3. I mean, almost a JV3 here. Boy, oh boy.
He might have it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're gonna see Prash go for the. We're gonna see Prash go for the Ridley here.
Presumably
Oh man!
He would have
oh
to.
man! I'm gonna be so mad for Mushy. Okay, I was about to say I'm gonna be so mad for Mushy if he ended that stock at 4% and just barely missed the JV3. 75%, got the tech and the get up attack. So Moshi picking that up, getting a little bit better there. So Prash sitting at 210%.
Just suddenly got a hold of the controller right now.
Yeah, it feels like he suddenly is able to do something. And the problem is just getting in against young Link can already be a tough deal, man. It's like playing a shoot 'em up, man. So, oh man, babysitting over there just kind of.
This is on the last stock.
Yeah.
Full rage Ganon. You really don't know how this could go.
One confirm. There we go. I was gonna say one confirm, and that's all he needs, or just a raw F smash. So that was actually, by the end of it, it got a lot closer than I think we were expecting. And I'm wondering if that's gonna give Prash a little bit more confidence there, or alternatively, if we're going to see what we saw him say earlier, and he's gonna switch to the Ridley. So we're gonna say Mushy, ban 2, and then decide if you're sticking with Young Link. So going right back to FD, and no character change. So Prash Prash is sticking to the Ganon. Maybe he felt like he got it in enough. Maybe he felt like he got enough of a download there, and didn't feel like he needs to bring out the Ridley. Or maybe he thinks the Ridley would suffer even worse than the Ganon. And you know, Trey, I know you know this more than I do. That is just the curse of playing heavies, man. Not being able to
getting juggled.
No. Not being able to do anything. And then in situations like this, you know, who else do you play? Well, another heavy. So you're going to deal with the same problem.
I think Ridley, with his neutral B and his distancing command grab, might have been the better choice, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say. They're not, you know, they do have a lot of similarities as characters too. So
yeah, no, and I think Ridley may have been a better choice for much the same reasons, especially that neutral B, a lot more mobility. But I think a lot of the issues that we're seeing here is just Prash's playstyle. You know, you're playing Ganon and he's trying, he's going for it. You see that?
Oh well, of course. Hey, a win is a
win.
win.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying you see him go for it. But I think a lot of what we're seeing here is Prash's playstyle too. Obviously, Ganon's horrible against Young Link. I don't think there's any denying that. And I think that Ridley would would be better. But I think we are also just seeing a lot of recklessness, a lot of the same repeated mistakes from Prash, and they are just adding up over time.
One of the big ones is something that can work if your roll reading is that F smash. But you'll notice I'm not saying that much better or anything than Prash, but I don't go for that very often because of that. I mean, because of the fact that when you go for it very often, people notice it and they completely change.
You can only get hit once or twice by it before you start changing up your roll. And if you are explicitly always turning around and not changing that up, then there's nothing you can do. But Prash sitting here a whole stock ahead now.
Yeah, despite our criticisms, apparently we don't know much about what we're talking about. Because take a look at
there
this.
There it is. There it is. The Nair.
You want a JV3.
The Nair to Dare. The Nair to Wait, was that a JV3?
Yes.
Oh, there he goes. Prash getting that JV3 and evening it up. Prash might stay in for another round yet. Yeah, what an absolute difference from the last game. This is
wild.
Incredibly different than what we saw before. So we're gonna have to see how both these players change now. Moshi dominating the first one, Prash dominating the second one. And if anything, I'm wondering, I'm thinking that we're gonna see a Moshi, sorry. I'm thinking that we're going to see a Moshi character change here. I think he may have lost confidence in the young Link there from how trashed he got, but I don't know. I'd say maybe he can stick with it. I'd say if he just plays at the top of his game and takes advantage of all Prash's mistakes, he could take it. So I'm hoping we're not going to see a character change, but we are. We're seeing the Falcon.
We are.
Okay.
We are. Okay, let's see it. However, we need to back up a second. I guess unless FD, I guess it was.
I guess they just yeah. No one's
Mushies,
complaining.
yeah.
No one's complaining about it. So wait, hold on. Okay, no. Moshi's just playing. Okay, no one's complaining about it. So yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah,
I guess
we didn't have for those who may be watching this back later, we just didn't have a clear stage selection. I mean, they had gone FD 2 rounds previously,
right,
so I guess
right.
it could go without saying.
You don't really need to say it because it's already there, and you know Moshi doesn't need to get it confirmed. He's the one making the choice, so.
Exactly. So as long as he's fine with it, and that makes it fine.
So we're seeing it's practically even, except for the fact he's Ganon. Oof. That was a really, really risky move there, especially with how relatively small in comparison that that forward air hitbox is to the F smash. How close you have to get. You have to engulf yourself in the potential hitbox of that F smash in order to get that fair in. That was a very risky choice. The Raptor boost stalling out and avoiding the down air, but not enough to avoid the side B.
Oy, caramba!
Knowing exactly what he was going for there. Prash, and you know what? I'm gonna say it. Watermelon's a different person than who I fought. This Watermelon is, I mean, he's making moves, man. Oof.
That could have been.
That could have been stock. I mean, it would have been stock if it landed. Absolutely. All right, we're seeing both of them be really aggro, whiffing a lot of moves, but just throwing out hitboxes there from both of them. Both throwing out that down smash. All right. Seeing the. All right.
Ooh.
That's not a confirm. But I think he was trying to maybe for the DI mix up there. Oh, that's
nice.
Smooth. I love seeing that up B connect with both Ganon and Falcon. I think it's a very nice mixing up his recovery there to try to. I think he was trying to bait out Prash's down B, but it didn't work. Prash ended up taking that stock, and it's back to even. Oof.
Now here's something to point out. You know, most people don't know this, but Ganon is just the better Falcon.
Yes, this is true.
So this is a big, this is dangerous for Moshi to intentionally pick the lesser character.
All right, and we can see that here. This last stock, not a single percent yet. Okay, keeping the JV2 off.
4 single percents.
Keeping the JV2 off of him at the very least. We got to see some real moves coming from Moshi here. This is his tournament. This is both of these players' tournament stock. And there you go.
And that's it.
There you go.
Goodbye
Prash taking
to
it.
Mushy Watermelon.
Sticking around one more game. Yep. sticking around one more game. Prash taking that 2-1 in a very exciting match there. That was very close. Both players having a crazy comeback factor for both of them. So very competitive set. And moving on to winners quarterfinals.